Everyone, it's me, Amit Singh with the ArignaTeam at Keller Williams Realty, and welcome to my monthly market report for the month of September 2022. So first, we'll actually talk about the city of San Jose market statistics for the month of September, and then we're going to look at the luxury market for the county. And then we'll look at interest rates, where they're headed, and how that's going to impact buyer demand. And I also have a free fall and buyer seller guide for anybody who's interested to learn more about, how to navigate the market, especially when these conditions. So definitely stick around. I'll put a link down below, and you can access those free fall buyer and seller guides. So for the month of September, there were 414 single-family homes that sold, when compared to 396 homes that sold in August of 2022, which is an increase of 5%. At the same time last year, we had 564 homes sold. And when compared to last year, that's a 27% decrease. The median sales price, which is thought of as the middle value, the median sales price for September 2022 for single-family home in San Jose was 1.43 million. Last month in August, the median sales price was 1.40 million. Last year at this time, the median sales price was 1.41 million. The median days in market for the month of September for single-family homes for 2022 was 18. Last month in August was 18 as well. Last year at this time in September, it was 9 days. The new listings on the market, new homes that came on the market for the month of September was 429. 460 homes were on the market last month in August. At this time last year, there were 569 homes listed on the market for sale. The average percent of list price received, which is the final sales price at the close of escrow relative to the seller's asking price. For the month of September 2022, we had 100%. For the month of August, it was also 100%, but at this time last year in September, it was 108%. The average sales price per square foot for a single-family home was $905 in September. In August of this year, it was $891. Last year in September at this time, the average sales price per square foot was $892. Months to sell, which is how many months of inventory do we have left, and how many months would it take to sell all of the current inventory? So right now, for single-family homes in San Jose, it would take 1.4 months in September to sell all the current homes in the market. For the month of August, the months to sell was 1.5. Last year at this time in September, it was 0.6 months. So overall, when you look at the single-family home sellers market in San Jose, definitely it's still a very good sellers market. Homes are just selling in 18 days for 100% of list price received. And if you are interested in knowing about other areas like other cities or other neighborhoods, we definitely reach out to us in the chat box below, or text us directly to our number, and we can definitely get you more of that data. So now let's look at the condo and townhome sales for the month of September for San Jose. There were a total of 190 condos and townhomes that were sold in September, which is 9% up from the sales, 175 sales the month before, which was in August. And when we compare this to last year, September 2021, there were 282 townhomes and condos that were sold, which is a decrease of 33% when you compare last year to this year right now. The median sales price, again, the median is thought of as the middle value. The median sales price for a townhome and condo in September for the city of San Jose was $828,000. Which is an 8% increase from August of 2022, which was $765,000. Last year at this time, the median sales price was $80,000, which actually is an increase of 6% when we compare this year to last year. The median days in market for condo and townhome to sell was 18 days in September, which was not changed, did not change from August, which is 18 days as well. Last year, this time, September, condos and townhomes were selling for a lot quicker, just in 9 days. When we look at the median days in market, also we could think of it as how quickly that went on the contract and how quickly a seller accepted an offer. New listings on the market, 188 new listings on the market in September when compared to 203 in August of 2022. Last year, this time, there were 305 new listings on the market. So it's a decrease of 38% in the new listings. Average percentage of list price received, which is also the final sales price at close of escrow, relative to the seller's asking price. So in the month of September 2022, the list price received was 100%, which did not change from the month of August, which was 100% as well. At this time last year, it was 104%. The average sales price per square foot was $658 for the month of September. For the month of August was $657. Last year at this time, it was $655 per square foot. The months to sell, which is also the inventory, like how long it would take for the current inventory to sell, is 1.4 months in September of 2022. August was 1.5 months, and last in September was 0.9 months. Usually a balanced market would have anywhere from 4 to 6 months of inventory. Anything over 6 months would be more of a buyer's market. Again, if you have questions about any other parts of Santa Clara County, any other cities or zip codes in particular, or San Mateo County or Alameda County, just reach out to us and we'll be happy to get you a more personalized report, since every neighborhood is different and every locality is different. So things would definitely vary from street to street or block to block. And we'll be happy to get you a more personalized report. Just reach out to us. Now we're going to talk about the luxury market update. Usually the luxury market update is done every quarter. So we're going to look at the quarter ending in September 30th, which is the third quarter of the month. And this data is provided by California Association of Realtors. So as we can see, the data provided by CAR shows that in the Bay Area, if we look at the Bay Area here, as we can see here, there's 2,520 homes, single family homes plus condo and townhomes that was sold in the third quarter of September 30, ending September 30th, which is a 77.7% decline. And we can also see that the most expensive home that was sold was $28.5 million. Median price per square foot was $1,388. And then we can see the lowest price per square foot was $238, and the highest price per square foot luxury home that was sold in the Bay Area was $5,644 per square foot. And as we can see, if we look at the sales, closed sales by quarter here, we can see that on the third quarter, definitely the sales have drastically decreased. And also we can zoom in and see if we can focus in on the Bay Area, and we're going to look at the counties as well now. If we look at the county, if you look at the counties in Bay Area, we can go to the county here. So we can, right now we're just going to focus on the Santa Clara County, but like I said, again, if you are interested in other counties, definitely reach out to us and we can get you more information on different counties as well. So we can see in Santa Clara County, there were 706 luxury homes that were sold in the third quarter, which is an 80.1% drop in the value. And the most expensive home that was sold was $28.5 million. The median price per square foot was $1,476, and then the lowest price per square foot was $388. The highest price per square foot was $5,644. We can also see that the median sales price for a luxury home in the Santa Clara County was $5,025,000. And the median days in market it took to sell was 12 days. And the median price per square foot was $1,476. And median sales to list price ratio, which is also the seller's asking price relative to the list price, was 100%. So the next thing we're going to look at is mortgage rates and where they're headed. And if we look at this mortgage chart from Freddie Mac, the 30-year fixed rate, we can see that the rates are based on September right now, they're going around 5.66%. As you can see here, 5.66%. So now let's talk about mortgage rate projections. Where are they headed since the Federal Reserve is increasing federal funds rates to combat inflation? So when we look at the experts, if we look at Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, Mortgage Bankers Association, NAR, for the fourth quarter of 2022, they're anticipating, if we take an average of all four of these, we're looking at 5.35%. Freddie Mac says fourth quarter 2022 will be anywhere 5.4%. Fannie Mae says 4.8%. Mortgage Bankers Association 5.2%. NAR 6.0%. The 2023 first quarter, if we take the average, we're looking at around 5.25%. The 2023 second quarter, we're looking at around 5.18%. And the 2023 third quarter, we're expecting around 4.77% based on what the experts are thinking. So we do see declining mortgage rates eventually. And that's something we can see on this chart as well, where you can see that where mortgage rates are headed. So basically, we're looking at around 5 to 5.2, 5.4%. That's where we're headed. So how is that going to impact buyer demand? We're going to focus on that next. So we have information from Showing Time, which shows that basically activity for how buyers are looking at homes. Home showing activity slows as buyer demand continues rebalancing from historic highs. Year-over-year increase in showing activity, July 2022. This is the data from July 2022. Michael Lane, Vice President and General Manager of Showing Time, he says the slowdown in showing tracks with the overall market rebalancing that's taking place across the country. Conditions for buyers are less competitive than they were last year at this time. While a general increase in available inventory in most markets has not only given buyers more options to consider, but more time to consider them. So you can see the showing activity has declined 16.8% in the US. In Northeast, we can see 9.9% decline, and Midwest, 13.5% decline, and in the South, 24.2% decline. And we see in the West Coast, which is the biggest decline, 44%. And this is a good indicator to see how buyers are basically more enthusiastic about looking at properties and how that's impacting the days on market. So the next thing we're going to look at is how interest rates affecting buyer purchasing power. And I'm going to go ahead and jump onto a screen where we're going to share some data provided by California Association of Realtors and go over that data as well. And like I mentioned, again, this data is provided by CAR, And we basically go down to the county that we're looking at, which we're focusing on today is Santa Clara County, and kind of see how rates have been impacting buyers. I'm going to select a annual household income of $250,000 with a down payment of 20%. And then let's look at medium 35% monthly payment of income. That's what the buyer is going to put down towards. And right now the rates are around, let's say 5.5%. That's what we're going to look at. And if you can see, the monthly target payment is $72.92. The price cutoff rate at selected rate, which is the price cutoff for the property price, is 1.28, 1,280,000. And right now, as you can see, there's only 286 properties in San Jose that is available for that price point. 63% of that is condos, 37% of that is single family homes. And we can also see a breakdown of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 bedrooms. 13% is 1 bedroom properties, 44% is 2 bedroom, 30% is 3 bedroom, 11% is 4 bedroom. And now if we look at the same breakdown and then basically look at the interest rates at the beginning of the year, we're going to see a much more difference in the price cutoff, which is the buyer purchasing power. And that's what a lot of sellers need to understand right now when they place their house on the market for sale, because 3-6 months ago, the prices that they were getting is definitely going to change because of higher interest rates. And as we can see, if I go toggle the interest rate to 3%, the monthly payment stays the same, but the price cutoff, which is a buyer purchasing power, increases to 1.6 million, which is almost more than 300,000 in increase. So that definitely impacts the number of properties that the buyer can make an offer on. And that's what a lot of sellers need to understand, how interest rates are impacting the market. And they need to be flexible as well based on the market conditions. So the next thing we're going to look at is mortgage credit availability index. And as we can see, this chart is for July of 2022, but we can see this chart goes from 2013 to 2022. And we can see that the credit availability index is hovering around the same. As you can see on this next chart, that during the bubble, when the historic subprime mortgage crisis, the MCAI, which was really high, almost close to 900. And right now we're hovering around 109. So that tells you that there isn't a lot of credit available, and definitely the lending standards are still under control. So what are 3 things that buyers can do today? Basically, because of higher interest rates. First thing is they can expand the search area and criteria. I know that they're already doing that in Bay Area because we have a lot of buyers that actually are looking anywhere from Santa Clara County to Alameda County to San Mateo County based on the price point, and that's always a good option. The second thing is to explore alternative financing options. So there's a lot of 5-year ARM or 7-year ARM, that adjustable rate mortgage that you can look for and eventually refinance when the rates go down. The third option is to look for grants, gift funds, etc. You can also visit downpaymentresource.com, or you can reach out to us to get more information on how you can get grants and gift funds that the government does provide. So we do have our fall buyer and seller guides now available, and I will put a link down below. And if you're interested to get this information, maybe you're not ready to buy or sell right now, but you want to get helpful information, definitely this is a free copy we provide, and I'll put a link down below so you can get that free copy. So that was the monthly market report for September 2022 for the city of San Jose. And if you are interested in any other city or any other neighborhood or zip code, do reach out to us and we can definitely get back to you with all the information needed. I really would appreciate you watching this and taking the time to go through it. And we'd love to hear any feedback you may have. Thank you.